yeah. So it gets in these guys' heads that women are attracted to money, and say they get that idea, then they're going to spend a lifetime building up their money by working their ass off and doing a 9 to 5 boring job, whatever, and they're building money, money, money for some event in the future where they think that when I've got a certain amount of money, or when I'm rich, it might take 10, 20 years, but it's a long-term mating strategy, don't forget. So in 20 years' time, when I'm rich, all of a sudden the women are just going to come to me, and that's going to be my way of attracting all the hottest, cutest girls, the girls I've been wanting all my life. That's how they play it ineffectively. They can also play it ineffectively by society's social conditioning again. The idea that the social narrative in our country and around the world kind of goes that if you bust your ass, get a good job, you're going to get the girl, just automatically. If you go to university, study hard, get a good job, like a white collar, going to your office up in this white tower, or going to become a doctor, dentist, lawyer, if you get that job, the girls are just going to come flock in. The ideal woman, the perfect woman, your perfect 10, is going to come in onto your lap and then suck your cock. Crazy, huh? But that's the ineffective way of long-term strategy. It's actually worse than ineffective short-term strategy, because I don't think there is actually such a thing as ineffective short-term strategy, because you're still trying to have fun, and you might not be having fun, but you're still trying to have fun, and all that stuff. So yeah, now effective long-term strategy would be something that kind of like I'm doing now. Like, I'm not in a position now to go and say, oh, I can sleep with girls and all this stuff, because I haven't built up the attractive qualities that make me worthy to have women attracted to me, if that makes any sense. But I'm in the process of improving myself in many facets of my life, like in terms of my learning, in terms of my knowledge, in terms of bad beliefs, in terms of bad thoughts, and getting more positivity going into my brain, in terms of becoming more social, learning social skills, becoming more going deep with knowledge, in terms of building up my passion projects, in terms of getting closer day by day to my dreams. All these little things are significant to me because they are making me feel like I'm doing a long-term strategy, which in effect I am, because I know in the back of my head that there's going to be a time where have built up an attractive brain, or built up a mindset which is very attractive to beautiful women. There is going to be a time in my life when I'm going to be sleeping with lots of beautiful women. I'm going to find my ideal woman. There is going to be that time. That's in the future, and I only know that because I'm doing the long-term male strategy thing, which is becoming a better human being day by day, learning a little bit more about the world day by day by day, becoming a little bit less needy day by day by day, all these little, becoming a little bit more positive day by day by day, getting out of the depression day by day by day, taking steps, building up my willpower day by day by day, taking right action day by day by day. All these things are improving, improving, improving. This is in effect the culmination, and I am the antithesis of the long-term male dating strategy. Like I said, that's good. So that's how to do effectively long-term mating. The short-term mating strategy effectiveness is ladies' man, just have fun and all that stuff. So I know what you're thinking. Why don't you combine the, as I said earlier, the short-term mating strategy with the long-term mating strategy? Is it possible to combine, and what happens when you do combine? That's something that I need to work on, because I've already got the long-term mating strategy nailed. You know, I'm always doing, and I enjoy it. I'm not even doing it for the dating thing. I'm doing it just because I love it, and it's because it's my purpose. It's why I'm here. But the short-term mating strategy is something I struggle with because I don't take right action all the time. I'm not inside the clubs, building my state. I'm not really, so I don't perhaps socialise as much as I should. But I can do these things, and I have done these things, and I will do more of these things. So I need to get better at the short-term mating strategy of having more fun, being in the moment, getting in a position to practice making out with girls, all that kind of stuff, and going on a bender when I just feel amazing in the club, and making out with girls, 10, 20, whatever, just being a whore or whatever, and from there building my state, and then improving, and all that stuff. So that needs to come and improve, but that is a good way to do it. The ideal man, in a sense, would be someone who combines the long-term mating strategy of becoming a better human being, having a more attractive mindset, and doing all these little things that I'm doing now, but also combines that with not taking himself too seriously, having fun, being in the moment, socialising with his friends, going to clubs, being in state, focusing on that aspect of getting yourself into state. That is a definition of short-term mating strategy: getting good at the routine, getting good at the principles of how do you get yourself in state in this moment. Because long-term mating strategy is not about getting in state in this moment. Long-term strategy is about delayed gratification for a point where you can get what you want, but it's a long way down the line, and you probably even can't see it. It might be quite a long way away. So yeah, I've nailed it. Long-term versus short-term.